congratulations. What a
Thanks.
performance, seriously.
Thanks.
The beginning scene, very, very, very harsh.
Yeah.
What went through your mind when you watched it afterwards?
What went through my mind? I was affected by it, you know, which you always hope to be in some way. I mean, it's always difficult to be objective or feel objective about something when you were involved in it, obviously. But that was a really tough sequence to shoot, and we really tried something specific too, of kind of stitching it all together as this subjective sort of oneer. So I was just, you know, I was really curious to see how it came out, see how it worked. It was a really tough few days of shooting, you know, and I was happy with it ultimately, even though it's tragic, and you know, I just think it's a real kick to the gut to start the movie, and it comes out of nowhere too, and I think it's really chilling, you know. And
I think for everybody it hit home because it's the world we live in today. Are you personally afraid of terrorist attacks?
I think everyone kind of, you know, anytime you hear about something happening, you know, it feels like it's far too common nowadays that you wake up and read something that went on somewhere, you know. I think that's a big responsibility the movie had, you know, in a way. That was something that was really important to me at the beginning of it. I was interested in doing something that touched on that subject matter, but in the right way, you know, and because again, I think you have to be really sensitive to it, and you have to depict it as realistic as you can. Otherwise, you're doing it a disservice, you know, and because it is something that everyone's living with right now, unfortunately, and it is something that is very scary for everybody, you know, and it's a universal thing, and it's something that's just current, and this is, but at the end of the day, you know, you're dealing with that subject matter, but it's, you know, you're dealing with a personal journey amidst that subject matter, and I think that's what was interesting to me.
We also learn about revenge in the film.
Yeah.
Are you like a revengeful person?
It's funny, I'm getting asked this a lot.
I
think I am, you know. No, I think yeah, I think I am. You know, I was always an emotional kid, you know. I'm not somebody who doesn't react to things, you know. I think I can feel all kind of emotion. I can get angry, I can get, you know, sad, I can be happy. So I think it is a natural kind of, you know, reaction to have, especially when you're younger or something. If, you know, somebody kind of harms you in a way, or someone you love, you know, your instinct is to get them back in some way. But it's more about, you know, for Mitch too, I think he goes through this in a really huge way. You know, he needs to realize at some point that pain's always going to be with him, you know, and that's mainly it.
You did funny videos. Let's talk about that real quick before you came there.
I don't know if they were funny. They were videos.
Videos, okay. Which one is the most embarrassing one you would want to say?
Oh, man.
Which one gonna haunt you for the rest of your life?
All of them. There's a Spice Girls one that gets brought up to me all the time, but I can't say that was the most embarrassing one, because, you know, even if they, you know, I'm somewhat embarrassed by all of them at this point. But at the same time, yeah, you gotta be. I'm proud of those videos too, though, because that's what, you know, that's what led to me getting to kind of have this career, you know, and I'm so lucky to have found this now too. And even when I was doing those videos, I never realized that I could ever do this, you know. I think I loved it so much. Funny enough, I put it on a pedestal and thought that I could never do it professionally, but I can do it in my own little house. And yeah, so I don't know. They're all somewhat embarrassing, but also I have a lot of pride in them too. Couldn't take them off the internet if I wanted to, as well, because I forgot my password. So.
We wouldn't want you to.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much.